it's Carolyn and Michelle, aka LA Triathlete and Fuel My Run, and we're going off course.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. You got bangs. I can't believe we literally haven't recorded.
You haven't seen my bangs in real life?
And by real not life, in real life. The last time we recorded together was when we were in person. And then, guys, apologies. I know that there wasn't an episode this week. It's been a fucking whirlwind, okay? But we're here now.
So where are you? You're home.
I'm on my couch. Yeah, we're chilling. I'm home for a minute, which is really nice. But yeah, you're back in St. Louis.
Yeah, I'm back in St. Louis.
I guess I'm fucking doing the Unbound thing in Kansas, I guess. Which I was like, I'm like still
really
like
came quickly.
I know, and I'm like, okay, I've ridden my gravel bike once and twice technically. The first time doesn't count though, and I'm still traumatized. So I'm like, that'll be fun. 50 miles of gravel when I'm like so scared of it. It'll be great.
Wait, just a heads up. It says, I got a notification that says you have Riverside open in another tab and to close it.
I definitely do. Hold on. Let me close it. Calm down, high maintenance Riverside. Okay. Okay. We good? Hello? Uh-oh.
Okay. Yay. Okay, so wait, when is it again?
Okay. So it's May 30th or something. I'm just doing the 50 mile. It was like the guy from Garmin was like, you have to do it. I have a registration. It's once in a lifetime. And I'm like, and he's like, you can take my hotel room because he like lives local. I mean, he's pretty close to like where the race is. And he's like, I can just go home every day. Like you can have my hotel room. And I'm like, I really feel like I can't say no.
You have to do it because of the hotel room. Wait,
I have to do it.
What is the longest you've ridden on gravel?
Okay, so the first ride I did was literally 4 miles total because my saddle or my seat post kept falling, but Canyon like sent me a piece. We fixed it. But I was like out of town, so I just got back on like last week on Friday and like Hitch fixed my bike really quickly and we rode on Friday and we rode to the trail. Okay. And so that, the whole ride was like 15 miles, but the actual dirt part was probably like 5. It was so scary, Michelle.
How long does it take? Okay, for the 4 miler that you did, how long did it take you, and could you run that distance faster?
Oh my God. You know what, Michelle? I was moving pretty fucking slow. I'm not going to lie to you. Honestly, I was literally thinking about that today because I ran the trail just to I had like a recovery run. So I ran on the first trail we did. And I was like, I probably am running faster on this recovery run. You know what? I should look at that information and see because I think the trail we went up, I've ran it before. It's like, if you know, it's behind JPL and it's okay. Listen, it's very rocky back there. And it's just like a lot of like loose sand. You've ran on the trails here, when you're like going downhill, it's the kind of shit you like can slide on. But that's like so fucking scary because you're like, if you're on your bike and you break, you might like slide out. So
I feel like if you're going slower, it's scarier than going faster.
That's what everyone says.
Correct the statement.
No, you're literally right. And I cannot rap. Also, I don't know if your microphone is plugged in. Oh. Hello. Okay.
Okay, we're back. Good audio.
Okay. Yes. You sound amazing. Yes.
Great. Thank you.
So no, you're 100% right on. You're so smart. No, literally, it's Marlena and me, and Marlena's like pretty new to gravel riding too. Like less new, like she's done it a few times before. But Manchin, she's like our dirt daddy, and so she's guiding us in this journey. And she's like very confident. I'm pretty sure that girl got on a gravel bike the first time and was just like fucking ripping the trails because she's brave and I'm not. And that's just how our personalities are. But she's like, it's just more unsafe. If you go slow, you're more likely to fall, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but it's scary. And there were a couple times where like climbing was fine. Like going uphill, great. There's like rocks.
Oh, you love that. You love
that.
climbing though.
And it's like you're going 2 miles an hour. So if you're like, oh, big rock, you just go around the big rock. But the thing about the trails here, there's a lot of big ruts from like the washout from the rain. So like you can go like totally, if you got caught in that would be bad. But if you're going uphill, it's fine. But downhill, it's like, I'm scared because it's kind of steep because it's mountains, but also it's like you're going fast, but you don't want to brake because if you brake, you might slide out. But then you don't want to go too fast because it's bumpy and there's rocks and it's so scary. So there's a couple sections where I definitely walked downhill a lot, but there were a couple sections where I'm going to be brave. I'm going to do it. And then I would just start fucking flying. And I got like, there was literally one time and I'm so mad I didn't get this on camera, and I'll tell you why in a second. But I like ran over this section and I was going so fast, and I was too scared to slow down, and it was so rocky. I was literally like crying, but like laughing, and I was like, like I sounded like a fucking lunatic, but I made it and it was fine. So I don't know if you saw my
Can you
Instagram.
wear elbow pads?
No, literally. And I'm like, everyone else, all these other bitches we saw on the trail were on mountain bikes with like elbow pads. And I was like, okay, so you're telling me, because we're just on gravel bikes. And I'm like, girl, this is a mountain bike trail. But then Haley was like, it's not a mountain bike trail. Like, you're just being a baby. And I was like, well, you've been on a mountain bike since you were like 2. So, okay. But anyway.
What was the Instagram thing?
Oh, okay. I don't know if you saw this, because it was like the day of your marathon. So I was like, you probably didn't see it, but like, I apologize if you did. So I was wearing my Insta360, like the little tiny baby camera that like magnets to you.
Yes.
And I literally, did you see this Instagram story?
I don't think okay. Did you lose it? And then you found it?
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to repeat the story, but it was like actually kind of fucking crazy because it's so fucking small.
It's so small.
It's literally, so it comes in like a GoPro looking camera, but you pop the little baby camera out of that. So it's called like the action pod is like the part that shoots. And then I don't fucking know. But the big
technology is crazy.
I know. And so I had the big part in my jersey pocket, and then I had the little guy magnetized. So we started descending. I didn't even like think twice, whatever. Got all the way to the bottom. It's not on me. And I'm like, oh no. And literally the brand had just sent this camera to me, and I have to like make content with it. And they're not like the fastest at sending stuff. And I'm like, oh no. And so Mansion's like, I'll ride back up. She's like, do you guys want to ride back up with me? And I was like, fuck no. I'm not going back up there. It was so scary. And so I was like, no, it's fine. Like, you don't have to go back up. Like, they'll send me a new one. It's like the only thing I lost is like the footage from today, which sucks. Whatever. So she ends up going back up anyway, and she's gone for like an hour, and Marlene and I are just standing at the bottom like, we don't have cell phone service. We're like, did she die? She didn't find it.
Oh my God.
And I was like, it's fine, like don't worry about it, whatever. So that was like Friday, and then literally like I didn't care. And Sunday morning I woke up and something in my body was like, girl, you gotta go find this camera. And I was like,
okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a 2-day lapse.
it was like a 2-day lapse. And I was like talking to like, I was like asking everyone on the ride Sunday, I was like, should I try to find it? And half the people were like, no, you're never gonna find it. Like, you don't even know. It could have bounced off. Like, we were on the edge of a mountain.
The half cup people are like,
people.
no.
Jordan's like, you might as well. Like, you never know. And then, but I was like, it was like a 2-mile stretch of trail where it could have been. And again, could have fallen off and someone could have picked it up. You don't know. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm doing nothing else. Why not? So I literally hike my ass up there, and I'm like head on a fucking swivel, walking so slow, like every rock. I'm like, is that it? And then 1.65 miles into the trail, I look over, and off the side of the trail, like in a little bush, guess what I found? The little camera. And I was like, that's insane. So
were you walking or running?
I was walking. So it was a very slow process.
Crazy.
I know. I can't believe I found it. And then I was like, thank God, because the footage was so good. And yeah, lesson learned.
It was meant to be.
Meant to be.
What
So
color is it? White?
It's black. So it's like
That's
I know.
camouflage.
It does not. Yes, it was camouflage, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I'm so glad I went back up because the content. So, anyway,
wow,
that's
content
my...
and the content. It's kind of meta. You
No.
made content from the content.
And then I was pissed at myself because when I came back down, I was like, I should have recorded this as content, because I was like, I should have done like a reel and been like, I'm looking for the camera I lost, and then been like.
This whole Nancy Drew mystery saga.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of was on stories.
It was on stories. Yeah. We kept it on stories. But I was like, how blessed. So anyway, that was my only life update. I also have
That's
a
pretty crazy
package
though.
I feel like I would like to unbox, but I can do that at the end.
What is it?
It's a new purse.
Okay, yeah, we'll do a purse unboxing at the end.
It's
I saw a
actually-
purse that reminded me of you the other day.
Honestly,
I almost bought it
honored. I'm
because
honored.
of you. For you. But
Yeah.
I'll buy it again when I see it. Because I think it exists
I just
in
get
multiple
like,
settings.
I get got by Instagram. Like the Instagram ads these days, they're like too good. I'm like, this is- the ones I get are like perfectly tailored. Maybe on lunch.
I have a
online
shopping
much.
addiction. I have a new one. Can you guess what it is?
Is it running related?
Yes.
Is it sunglasses?
Yes.
Is it really? Oh,
I'm so mad because I just purchased 2 new pairs from this company called Rendezvous. Have you seen them?
I haven't.
I think they're from the UK. I don't know. And they
Okay.
delivered to Kim's house literally the day I was in the airplane.
Okay.
So I don't have them there at Kim's house. But I'm
yeah, I
pissed.
was thinking you were going. Yeah, no, that sucks. Okay, that does suck.
Totally
Fu-
sucks.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Well, I'll have to look them up. You send them to me. I want to see a picture.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get them soon.
So you ran a marathon. Okay, first I have a few questions. You ran a marathon, no big deal.
Marathon happened.
How did you get to do, I think like maybe we talked about this previously. I know that you've always wanted to do that kind of content where you like talk to people at the expo.
Yes.
Like that was so cool. I loved watching it. What happened? Tell me everything. How did that work
That was so
out?
funny because when I did that, I was like, I didn't tell anyone because it happened. So thanks for asking. Yes, I've been wanting to interview for my entire life. You know, when you plan something like in your head, you know what you should be doing, but you just don't do it. So when you get the opportunity to do it, you're just like, I've been ready for years.
Yeah. She had the questions written. She was 7. She was like,
Literally
been in my
7 years
Rolodex,
old.
yeah.
I'm like, one word, cadence, talk to me. So I was ready to go. But basically, as I'm like popping out of my depression, I'm just kind of like, well, you know what? I know that Big Sur is probably not going to have the budget for me to do stuff for them paid, but I'm going to reach out. And so I did. Okay. Essentially, I did the course overview video, and I do that for some races. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I didn't like collab with them ahead of time. I know they probably don't have budget, but I'm going to see if they want to do a collab post on their page.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
And so they were like, yes, let's do it. And so that happened. And then I made friends with the social media director, really cool girl, shout out Hannah, who was like, do you have any, you know, I know we don't have any budget. She was just kind of like, just so you know, but if you have any ideas for the expo for content, let me know. And I was like, hold me back.
you're like,
because
this
I'm
is
ready
the
to
moment.
go.
Yeah. You've been waiting for your
like-
whole life.
I was like, and I basically gave her a 1-pager of like the goal, the plan, like the cut downs, the questions. And then I came with some index cards, and she's like, yeah, we can film if you want. And I was just kind of like, let's go. And so that just happened. And I just did some cut downs for them. And I figured if I wanted to create a relationship or like pitch another brand or company, that was probably the best way to go about it.
Yeah.
Some proof of concept, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trust. Well, that's so cool. How did you pick the
Thanks.
people? Was it hard? I feel like people are probably excited to be a part of it, honestly, for the most part. Did you get any bitchy people that were like,
That's so
"No,
funny.
thanks."
I think, you know, when you're doing something alone or when you're filming by
it's
yourself,
terrifying. Uh-huh.
it's so terrifying.
Yeah,
But
the
when
worst.
you're with other people that are doing it, like I was with 2 other girls and then like a third person.
Yeah.
There's like 2 to 4 people. So it was kind of like, it was way less intimidating to go up to someone and be like, hey, do you want to get interviewed? But if I was alone, I think that's what's held me back in the past. It's like, I didn't want to do that alone at races, you know?
Oh, I
It's
would
just too,
yeah.
it's too weird.
Me. Yeah, no, it's terrifying. No, it's like, it's so funny. It like builds your confidence so much. Just having someone with you. I don't know why. But yeah.
100%.
were
Which is
so
like a
good.
good sign. I was kind of like, I really want to build a team to kind of do that kind of stuff. Cause also too, the post, like behind the scenes, the editing side, holy crap, Carolyn, that took so long.
I was going to ask you too, like how long generally, it's probably different for each person, but like how long was each interview uncut?
Each interview was probably anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes.
Okay, that's not too bad. At least it wasn't like 10 minutes a person. You had to cut that down. But yeah, editing is no fucking joke. And you were
That's a
posting,
really good point.
like, you were like firing them off
Oh my God,
like,
thank you. Well,
quickly.
I was kind of on a different, my brain was like fucked up. Like I got home and I spent like 4 hours. I was like in bed, like double chin, like just editing on fucking CapCut on my phone, which
Yeah.
like it would have been a lot better to do it on desktop. But I was editing for like 4 hours and then 2 more hours the next day to get all those videos. And I had the worst headache on
Was it-
Saturday.
Okay, was all the interviewing done? Was it, wait, the race was Sunday.
Race was Sunday.
Did you do the interviewing on Friday or Saturday?
It's really funny that you say that because so we drove there on Friday and
Yeah.
we went straight to the expo, 6-hour drive. Actually, we had a beer, which maybe helped.
Oh
in
yeah,
hindsight.
probably. Yeah.
Had a beer and then we like went to the expo and then got it all done on Friday. But I'm looking back at the questions I was asking and I was talking about racing tomorrow, but the race wasn't until Sunday and no one questioned that.
They were like, are we racing that? Then they left the interview and they're like, fuck, is it tomorrow?
They were like, wait a minute, is it? Yeah, and I think even Hannah said something or someone said something like, oh, the race isn't tomorrow. And I'm like, that's funny because literally everyone was talking about it like it was. So, but yeah, it was really fun. I feel like you would be good at that too.
Yeah, we should. I mean, It'd be fun to like pitch a race together. It'd have to be like something like fun, you know?
Yeah, like fun and
Like not
just,
super like
fun.
yeah, super chill. So how was the race? Tell me everything. It looked rainy at the beginning.
Oh yes, which
Looked a
like
little
you know,
moist.
a tad moist.
Yeah.
Coming off of Honolulu.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, the downpour at the
Girl,
beginning. I was
yeah.
kind of like, we need to be prepared.
Yeah.
Were we? Not really.
No,
Well, actually, Kim had those. Kim saves, and this is like a nice thing when you're with someone older than you who's like has had kids, and so they plan for
Right.
this kind of stuff. She saves foil blankets.
Oh
Have
my
you ever
God.
saved one?
No, Jordan would lose his mind. Can you imagine?
Like, where would it go?
He would
no,
just-
exactly.
yeah.
It's like a function of like not having kids and also being in a 1-bedroom apartment to
Yeah.
why we don't save foil blankets. But that was great for the start because it was kind of raining. The people were so like, okay, Big Sur is kind of a smaller race because
That's
it's
what I
like,
thought.
you know what I mean? Like, how can they
Yeah.
fit that many people on Highway 1? So it kind of had like a small vibe, which I feel like the people are just cooler in
Yeah.
smaller races. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
true. It's less
like more
intense.
intimate. It's less
very
intense.
intimate. Yes. It's more
And
personal.
you can talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Totally. Like we had we took the bus like super early morning. I honestly didn't sleep like all weekend, so I'm surprised I had a good race. But we had to Kim woke up at 2. I maybe went to bed at like 1:30.
Oh my, are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Like what time did you get into bed?
Maybe like 9.
Oh, and you just like couldn't sleep.
And I was just like watching Friends and then editing a little bit and
Oh
then
my
just kind of like
God.
just dilly-dallying. So it
So
was
you-
crazy.
That is crazy. So you slept for 30 minutes. Okay.
Slept, yeah, for a brief shut-eye. But after the bus, we were there. Also, okay, have you ever had a good bus to... Have you taken a bus to a starting line? A shuttle?
Yeah, I've taken like for the LA Marathon, I usually take Union Station to Dodger Stadium. I've only done it twice, but I feel like I just took a really fancy bus somewhere. But yeah, you got the
So-
good bus.
It was fine. Yeah, exactly. I finally got the good bus. There's a toilet in the back. And I'm just like, who would do their business back there?
I have
The
a
smell.
question.
Can you imagine? Yeah.
No. Well, here's my related but unrelated. I
Love.
saw your Instagram reel about this. I need to know, did you poop in the morning? Not on the bus, just in general.
Carolyn, this was
Oh, no.
absolutely diabolical.
Did you poop
this
on the
is
bus?
Did not poop on the bus.
Okay,
this
that
is
would've been
TMI.
bad.
So if you're my mom, skip ahead to like
Oh,
45
yeah,
seconds.
sorry.
You know when you get the poop pain
Yeah,
and you know like
like the cramps.
the cramp. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a period cramp, but
But
then
it's
you're
like-
just like it's
can't
bowel
talk.
related.
Yeah.
You're just like,
like, really bad.
So
Yeah.
it is. And so I was like oh my God, if anyone saw me in this moment, they're probably like that girl. So I was like in line for the porta potty and I had to be focused because it was game time.
Of
before the
course.
game time. You know what I mean? So I was like meditating. I was like kind of closing my eyes and like visualizing. When I have to go to the bathroom, I visualize things moving in my body. Do you ever do that?
No, but maybe I will. It sounds
kind of-
nice.
I this is so embarrassing. I wonder if anyone else does this. I picture like the small intestine and I picture like food moving in it.
You're like
going
manifesting it. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Like moving and grooving.
Yeah.
Saying that, it didn't work. And I like, I had like a little like,
Yeah.
a little moment, but nothing of substance to where I definitely went in the line like 3 to 4 times and did like a trickle of pee each time I went in
Yeah.
there. So in my head, I was like, well, I'm probably going to have to stop on the course. And what can you do? I was
Well,
okay
and
with
then,
it.
Like the other issue, I feel like you had to be up so early. But do you eat in the morning? Because like I feel like even for half Ironmans, I do generally wake up not like that fucking early, not 2, but like 3:30 or so. But it's like if I have breakfast and coffee, I immediately have to shit.
Exactly. So I didn't want to eat right when I woke up, quote unquote, woke up
Yeah.
when I like shut my eye and opened it because I was like, I talked to the race director when I was interviewing her and she told me, I asked her for tips on how to poop, which I did not include in a reel for multiple reasons. But she told me that if I was going to drink coffee that morning, to drink it after the bus. And I wanted to eat and drink coffee at the same time. So I saved my breakfast for when the bus got there.
That's interesting. What was your breakfast?
Okay, the breakfast was a little weird. Like I did not mean for this to happen, but it was.
excited.
So it was like pretty much a full banana.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And then I forgot, like I usually have a bagel, but I didn't get a bagel, and I just had a power bar.
Oh. Okay.
And then ate some chews like 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
I would say. But it was weird because like I usually want to have more carbs and less protein. But I honestly felt like back in the day I would do a Cliff Bar before races. But I think
I would die if that's all I
more
ate.
carbs.
That's true.
Okay, well, a Power Bar.
Banana has a lot of.
Bananas have a lot of carbs.
They do. That's I mean, banana in the Cliff. That's pretty good.
Banana bar and then like a bag of chews.
Yeah, I think that's pretty solid.
It was pretty solid. And like 3 cups of coffee. I definitely OD'd on coffee. I shouldn't have had that much coffee.
The coffee didn't help with the pooping.
Coffee didn't help. And I made a decision to have another cup. And then all of a sudden my heart was like,
oh no.
And I was like, oh, well, that was kind of a chance.
Yeah. I feel like okay, let me like rewind it back.
Yeah.
The thing is I think that I have to be like comfortable, like at home in my hotel room, whatever, to make my poop. I think if I were in your circumstance, I also would not have made my poop. So
your body would have held back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
I really don't know the right strategy there. I mean, some people did, and by some people, maybe like a handful of people, I think they stayed in Big Sur. Because it's like the race ended in Carmel, which was 26 miles from Big Sur. So you could stay in Big Sur, but I have no idea how you got back to your hotel that day. You know?
Isn't the one closed?
Yeah. Like you couldn't drive on it for an extended period of time.
But like even with the marathon, I thought that it was like washed out again. I mean, obviously not because the race happened. You guys weren't just like falling off the
yeah.
But like even to get to Big Sur, because I do think one section, it's probably south of where you guys were or whatever. I feel like there is a section. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's also
you think I would have known that? I don't know. Maybe you're right.
That up. Because like it's not easy getting to anywhere in Big Sur because it's like yeah. Anyway,
you're really not in Big Sur for that long. You're in Big Sur for like 4 miles.
That's true. Where did you stay?
So we stayed at the Hilton Garden Inn, which was maybe very close to the buses. There's like a few hotels where you could go, and then there's like a huge line of buses.
Well, what city?
Monterey.
Oh, so, okay. So you took the bus.
Do you know the area?
Kind of. I know like the general geography of the coast.
Because it's funny because it's like even being from around the area from until when I was 12, like we're in Monterey all the time and Carmel, but I kind of forget how it's connected, and everything's super connected.
Right.
And Kim was like, where are we? And I'm like, I don't know. We could be in Carmel or Monterey. She's like, I need to know. And I'm like, I think it's like kind of connected. You know what I mean? Like everything's like really close. Like Marina and Seaside and everything's like next to each other. So, but we stayed kind of near the community college. Not like that matters,
and then
but
that's so... Because I also hadn't thought about that, and then I saw your post, and I was like, with the shuttles, and I was like, duh, where are you gonna park? There's no fucking parking there. So was that like the only location that there were shuttles from?
That's a good question. I think there's a few others.
So you just
there's like a few majors. Yeah. So we got a hotel that was next to some of them.
This is a lot of admin.
So much admin. I felt so bad for the race team that had to put it together, because I'm just like, can you imagine one bus shuts down?
Done.
Or I don't just stops working. Done. It's just like done.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So how was the race? How was the actual running part?
Race was absolutely incredible. I don't know if you've experienced something like this, but when someone tells you, like you hear something about the course over and over again, so you convince yourself of a scenario, and then when you get into it, you're just like, oh, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, literally like, wait, that just happened.
Really?
With something, and I can't remember what it was.
Was it?
Oh, it was when I was in Spain. Okay, yeah, never mind. It was a bike ride. It was one of the routes, and everyone like really makes it very dramatic, and I'm like, it's not that bad, but continue.
No, exactly. Well, that was kind of the mindset of Big Sur, because everyone, like it's always hard for me to go into a marathon without trying to like push it really hard. Right. And everyone's like, well, this is a marathon you do for the views. Like it's really hilly. It's not something that you're going to try to PR,
What's the elevation gain?
Well, on the website it says 2,200, but I ended up doing closer to like 2,000. I know, it was kind of like a trail.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Damn.
It was a lot.
Wow. Your
But-
time was really good. Okay. Sorry. Wow.
Thank
Jesus.
you. No. Well, okay, here's the thing. So I did a lot of climbing here in St. Louis.
Yes.
Like I feel like every route, but honestly, I feel like you do hilly routes too. It was a net downhill. So you descended,
Damn.
I think,
Okay.
200 feet more than you climbed.
That's
so
crazy.
You're getting a lot of uphill, but you're getting a lot of downhill too.
Fair.
Which I love.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. That is nice. You know what? I almost
You would've
prefer that
liked
a
it.
little more than flat. Flat's a little boring.
100%. I used to think that because I remember, going back to, I think I did CIM as my third or fourth marathon. And I remember it was like rolling hills. And in my head, I'm like, oh my God, it was so hard. The rolling hills are so hard. I missed a flat course. And then I raced flat courses for an extended period of time, hated the marathon. And now I'm back to like, what the hell was I thinking?
Right.
Flat courses are actually monotonous and terrible.
And you just don't get like, because I was thinking about like the Rose Bowl half and how that's my like fastest half. And it's just
Which is
like,
crazy
how
to
was
me.
that so much faster than, it was, it was like a minute faster than I did Long Beach. But it's been a while.
That's
since
a
I've been to Long
lot.
Beach. But I'm like,
Wait, that's actually interesting because
It
Long
is.
Beach is so fast.
it's so
quote unquote.
flat and but again, I haven't done it since I've gotten better. So who knows? But like with the Rose Bowl, it's like with the hills, you're also getting the downhill.
Yeah.
So it's like, but then at Long Beach, it's like, well, I'm just going to hold a consistent pace because I'm literally just running on this flat ass surface. So anyway, I kind of get what you mean, but it's just, anyway, continue.
I'm 100% with you there. I'm 100% with you. I just took the course and I spoke to one of the pacers. It was in one of the interviews I did. And I liked what he said about an even effort. Like you're going to slow down on the uphill.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to speed up on the downhill. And as long as you're just kind of giving it an even effort. And I really put that in my brain. So when I was going uphill, and I think I talked about this in something I posted recently, but I just posted it this morning. When I go uphill, I am slow. Like I get past. And just in my brain, it obviously, it hurts my ego a bit because it's when a lot of people pass you on the uphill, you're like, oh, I'm about to hit a wall or something.
Yeah.
But then on the downhill, I'm able to pick it up and I know I can go a lot faster on the downhill. So and also it's kind of weird when you have like a steep downhill to know how fast to go because you don't want to burn out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you also know it's the time to pick it up because then your average pace will get to something that's a little bit better. And then another thing too that I think also really helped me was, it was funny. I was talking to a lot of people before the race and they had goals for the race. But in my head, I'm like, I definitely don't have a goal other than it would be great to do a sub 340 just based on knowing the elevation and stuff like that. But I think when I set my goal not super strict and I went into it really relaxed, I was able to then, as the race went on, be like, oh, maybe I could BQ.
Yeah.
But which I have a slower BQ now, so I can say that more easily.
Oh, yeah.
You're
What
not
is
there yet.
yours?
Well, the next year of the race, this is actually blows my mind saying this out loud, but in 2027, I will be 35 on race day. So my new BQ is a 330.
Oh, nice. Oh my
I
gosh.
know.
Okay. How exciting.
Sucks.
Wow,
sucks
you were
for though.
close.
Sucks to be young.
It does. So youthful over here. Oh my God. Anyway.
But it was weird running a 333 because we had literally
that's our
just done that.
number.
That's our number. I honestly would have got a tattoo if Kim and Todd would have been down. Todd was we were all tired, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Had a couple drinks. The
That's
tat
when
will
you should
happen.
have done it. Oh well.
No, literally. I think if I walked by a tattoo parlor, do you call them parlors?
I think so. Shop.
What? I feel like a boot
Cafe.
yeah.
The tattoo cafe.
Like tattoo. Anyways,
Parlor?
if I would have walked by it in the right moment, I think I just would have been like, let's go. But then I was
on the
thinking about
face.
the font. Yeah. Straight under the eye.
Absolutely.
Why not? But like, what font do you get a 333? You know what I mean?
Just like a simple, like a Times New Roman,
Like a time.
Like a
Are we
serif.
going serif?
like a serif font,
You think a serif
Or you
I
could
think
get-
a sans serif.
or like the gang tattoos. I don't know if they're gang or
Like
like, a
gothic?
spiker. Yeah, like gothic and like huge and like
Just like thick gothic. I
Yeah.
feel like then it looks like No, I don't. And then I was like, where am I putting it? I think I have one tattoo, as
Where
we
is
all
it?
know. Oh, it's
Ankle,
on my
right?
it's on my thigh,
Thigh. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
which is that was a rogue place to get it. But I think I would get. Actually, where would you get a tattoo if you got one right now?
Right now, that's such a hard question.
Ass cheek.
Butthole. That would hurt so bad.
In the vagina. No.
Inside of my vagina.
I think I'd be an arm girl.
I was
really
gonna say that. I was
Where?
like inside of the. I don't know. I think it's really cute though. Like when girls have, and I don't think that I'm cool enough to pull this off, but I know a couple girls who have like very dainty, like very cute, well done tattoos, and they'll just like they don't have a sleeve, but they just kind of have them scattered amongst their arms. I think that's so cute. There was this girl.
I think it's so cute.
Shout out to Dr. Becca Salmon. Isn't that a fun name? Salmon.
Shout out Becca Salmon.
Becca, she's huge on Instagram. I met her at Zwift, but she's like in London, and she's got that like the cute little arm tats. And I'm
Okay, that's
obsessed
a
with them.
vibe. That
It's a
is the
vibe.
actual vibe. But I know if I did it, just kidding. I don't know if this would be the case. But I feel like it would just be so random. But I think that is how it starts. Is like you get one that you like, and it's like cute and simple. Like
Yeah.
I don't need a whole like,
Yeah.
Jesus connected to like a lotus
Like Napa.
leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nappa's head.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
turns
maybe
into a
one day.
dragon. Like I
Yeah.
don't need it to be connected.
Yeah.
But I like little things of meaning, but I also don't know if I want to commit. Like
Yeah.
I have a few tattoos. Okay, I'll name them. So 333 because the meaning, obviously the time, whatever. I've been drawing up and planning for like a trail, like a little like mountain trail for a while.
Oh, I really like that.
And I
I
also
really
really
like
want a
that.
shell. Like I've
Cute.
always wanted a little shell tattoo because that's
That'd be
kind of like my
cute.
name and like
Yeah.
being
I'm
from Monterey,
obsessed.
that area.
I'm
So those are
obsessed.
my 3 ideas. I feel like I
Yeah.
could scatter them amongst the arm, but
I think that'd be very cute.
it's kind
I
of
feel
a
like you could pull
commitment.
it, and you could pull it off though. It's like
Only because I have bangs now.
I know literally
Only-
kids to the bangs.
Only because I
Once-
have bangs and a nose ring. Like that's
Yeah.
the only reason why you think that.
If you took the nose ring out, sorry.
Absolutely not. Like
I'd
I
be like,
would
what a
have to get it
loser.
removed.
Yeah, you'd have to get the tattoos removed, but that's a story for another day. Just don't
story
take
for
the nose
another
ring
day.
out. Yeah.
But the race was good.
Yeah.
Like it was something that I think is a cool race if I don't know, if you go into it with low expectations. Also, another big reason why I think I ran it pretty well was it was one of the rare years where there wasn't an intense headwind the entire race.
Oh yeah, because you're just going one direction. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that would fucking suck. 26 miles. Is it? How many times have you done it? This was your second.
This is my first.
Oh, it was your. Oh my god, I
Doing
thought you
Big
did it
Sur.
before. It's a lottery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe I need to enter that because it says you're making. I mean, it does seem. I was like very envious. I saw a bunch of not just yours, but like on TikTok, I saw a bunch of people who were posting from it, and I was like, "Looks pretty nice."
I
Pretty
know.
nice. It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful and just like a good vibe. And I think obviously every area now is gentrified. Not like it ever wasn't.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's like breweries everywhere,
Yeah.
cute coffee shops everywhere. Like you can buy a $20 latte. It's perfect.
It's perfect. I mean, how lucky though that you and Kim both got into it too.
I know. I'm starting to wonder how rare it is to get it.
That is very interesting.
the
Actually,
race.
should
You know
look
what I
that up.
mean?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
every time Kim and I apply to New York, only one of us gets in and then we stop doing it.
Damn it! You
And
should
then
have
it was
applied
like a
this
whole
year
thing. I know.
because I'm apparently still running that. So
Oh my god!
I'm gonna be
you
by
have
myself.
Kind of a crazy sketch.
I know it's not good, and like my ankle's been fucking hurting so bad still, and it's just like
No.
yeah, it comes and goes. It's like I woke up this morning and I was like, feels pretty good, and then the immediate like the first step I took on my run, I was like, ow, but now it's fine.
What'd you do
So,
for your run today?
like super well? Here's the thing. I was supposed to do. I haven't done the fucking donut run in like probably 2 months. I've just been out of town, and I like love that run, and I was so excited because I was like, I don't have an excuse not to do it. Last night, every fucking time we've talked about this before. If I have to wake up early, I can't fall asleep, which is so dumb because it's something fun. I'm like, it's just
Yeah,
it's donut
It's
run.
not like you're taking a test or like
Yeah.
doing a crazy like
no,
meeting.
literally, or like catching a flight. It's literally just like so.
I get that.
I got to like midnight. I got in bed at like 10 or a little before 10. Midnight, I was like, I probably shouldn't. I should probably like not go because I'm only gonna get like 5 hours of sleep. And then I didn't fall asleep till like 4. So I don't know why.
We were doing the same exact thing because I
were.
didn't get to bed till 4 either. I was just sitting there like anxious as hell.
Me too. And I had personally, honestly, my only anxiety was the donut run. And then as soon as I turned my alarm off, I was like, why am I still? I mean, there's got to be something self-conscious going on, but I don't know what. And I've been like so tired, and my Garmin's like, you're dying again. Like my HRVs. Whoa, my resting heart rate's so high right now. And I'm like, anyway,
she's pregnant again.
No, literally, she keeps getting pregnant. It's crazy.
I feel like my friend Megan keeps on talking about her HRV too, and it's pissing her off. She's just like, yeah, I need to. She was like, because I was telling her about edibles. You know, my favorite. She's like, you know what? I might have to dabble in edibles before going to bed because I need to figure out a way to like get better sleep and then get my HRV down. And I'm like, you know what? Let's all get stoned together. Just
see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, 420 just happened. It was the right time.
Yeah.
Well, Carolyn, when you have a bad, when you get high, you get too high.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's only
based on our stories.
Yeah, and it makes me feel like literally hungover. Like the next day, I feel so tired and awful. So I'm like, not for me. But I mean,
because you ate like an entire brownie with
I really
500 milligrams.
Yeah, not fun. And like, okay, honestly though, my HRV for like Garmin shows last 4 weeks, and it's been in the good range in the green until the last 2 days, and now it's like really low. So it's just like, I don't know, but
it's still like inconsistent. Oh, by the way,
yeah.
Again, I don't wear my watch all the time, so I'm sure this has something to do with it. But like, also, what the hell? So I did the marathon, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think my heart rate was like a average 160, which I was like super impressed by for myself.
Really
because I'm
good.
just like, I don't know, I just had a really good race day.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have good race days, sometimes you don't. Had a great race day.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you know. And I was like, wow, like, you know, I wonder if what I could actually do a marathon in right now. So I go to my fucking predicted times on Strava and Garmin, and they were all slower than they had ever been, ever.
That's rude.
Everything went down.
I don't look
like
at that.
The marathon was like a 3:35, and I was kind of like, well, that's offensive because I just ran faster than that pretty easily.
Yeah.
Not easily, but you know what I mean. Everything, even my 5K, 10K half marathon, I was like, pretty sure I just like beat all these whatever.
I don't know what data, because my Strava did, I think it was the Rose Bowl this year. I don't remember. Maybe like fitness was down or something, and so my predicted times weren't very good. But then I ran the marathon and like was close to my PR, and then my predicted half was like 2 minutes slower than I went. I was like, bitch, I literally ran, like, what are we doing? Predicted better.
Wait, do you think it's like predicting it if you had to go run it in that moment? So they're basing it off of like, oh, she must be tired from doing this, so let's make it slower now because she can't run it back.
That's such a good point. Maybe it is. Or it's like basing like all your recovery, like really slow recovery runs and stuff, which like, that's not fair.
That's not fair.
Because we have to recover at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like, sorry I had to do a shakeout.
Should I do this unboxing before we?
Yes, do that.
I won't show my address.
Would love to see. Wait, what are we? Oh, the purse. Okay, I'm gonna guess what it is. I have no context, but based on the seasonality, it is May 1st. She loves a beaded purse, so I think it's gonna be a beaded style. I think it might be like colorful beach. Oh, the one I was gonna get you had crabs on it.
Shut up. That sounds cute as fuck. I need like, I'm running out of room. Don't tell Jordan. He's sitting.
He's in the room right now. I can see you looking over at him.
I know. Oh my god, this is so hard to open. Okay. Oh,
do you need some scissors?
Probably. It's fine. I got it. You are wrong about what this is. Oh my gosh, there's so much packaging.
It's not beaded.
It's not beaded. Oh wait. I guess they kind of.
It's a handbag. It's like a little like handle.
You're not ready.
Oh
You're never gonna guess. I guess
it says Strava on it.
It's not. It's rhinestones.
It says gravel or die. No, I'm just kidding.
She's a gravel girl. It says dirt or die. It says dirt daddy.
Wait, that's actually kind of cute. Shut up. There's no way I could have ever guessed that.
Jordan's slamming his fucking keyboard. Yeah, so if you're not watching,
that is insane.
It looks like a stick of butter. I had to.
No, it's like literally a blinged out stick of butter.
Let's just say I've had my eye on this purse for a minute, and it went on sale, and it popped up on my IG ads, and I said, Apple Pay, bitch.
Extra creamy.
Extra creamy.
Wait, what brand is that?
Betsy Johnson. She's cute.
Oh my God.
I think I've already shown you my pasta wallet, but there was another one that was the same like size and shape, but it was a box of pasta, like spaghetti, and it was blue with the rhinestone. And I was like, that's a hard decision, but I think I made the right one.
No, the butter's crazy. Can your phone fit in it? Not like
girl.
Needs to.
It's pretty big. Yeah, I could fit. It's bigger than a lot of my other purses. So
I actually love it.
It's just like, when am I ever going to use this? I don't know. But it was not that expensive.
No, to be fair though, it's gold, and I feel like that can go with a lot of things.
Literally, I love gold. So anyway, I can't believe it. I'm so glad that showed up right before we recorded. How perfect.
That's so good.
Glad we got to record though.
Yeah, sorry we're a week late, but
yeah,
this will be out, and then it will be all good in the hood.
We'll be back to normal. Everything will be fun. It'll be great. Yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
All
Right.
So until next time,
we will see you
next Tuesday. Bye.